Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Kingdom of Steel channel. Today, with us, we are having a special debate where I need your opinion on something that's been happening, and we will see two battles about it. So, basically, there was this person in the Kingdom of the Noobs clan who was saying that Rima was trash and that there was no reason whatsoever to ever pick that division. And so this guy is a new player, and there was a lot of us telling him that Rima was not trash. And so he issued a challenge to defeat him while playing Rima. I took on this challenge. And so this is what brings us to this now. Um, the debate about it is that he thinks there's nothing he thinks that I cannot condone my actions, per his own words, about how I played these games. And quick spoiler there, but I won both of the games. And now, at first, he said he wanted to play with second Indian division. And these are like S and A tier division against Rima. So it was like, come on, right? So I told him, don't pick second Indian head. It's gonna be way too easy for you to win, right? And then he proposed first DFL, which again is the same idea. So I said, pick anything that isn't S or A tier. So he's like, all right, I'll go with 97 division. And the second game, he went with New Zealand. And both games happen on Slutsk as well, which is really, really bad for Rima. And playing 97th and New Zealand is really, really bad for Rima as well, especially on Slutsk. So that was his deck. He decided to go on a balanced income. I did the same, I believe. And so we're gonna go take a look at these games and what I want from you, from the community, because right now this person is raving mad at me. He's angry. He's been going around my back, saying that, how to say politely, he went around my back to bitch about the game, basically, that we were having, about me particularly. And he just I just want to know the public's opinion here, because remember, this was a challenge to know if Rima was trash or not. And so, you got to play a certain way with Rima. And so this is what I'm actually getting here. I want the people's opinion about this whole ordeal. And so basically, think of it as a Reddit, am I the asshole or am I not the asshole? This is what's happening here. So we're going to go into the first battle, and we're going to be taking a look at what happened. All right, here we are in the first game. So he's going to be in the red corner, and this is going to be his deployment. He's got some recon car, machine gun, pioneers. He's got some AT. He's got a lot of AT somehow. And everyone know, well, I do have some BA-10, so, and some T-26, so, but that's a lot of AT, I feel. Anyway, he's got a lot of recon car. He's going for a classic deployment. Nothing aggressive, he's playing balance. He's trying to go for this here. Now, keep in mind, one of his argument here also is that he says, I knew how bad of a player he was. And in fact, I didn't. I never seen him play. I never seen his replay. Like, I got other things to do in my life than watch the 200 players in my clan playing. I knew he was a new player and that he was playing in the noob bracket. So, that much I knew. But you do have people who really know how to play in these things as well, and who progress to higher tier. So anyway, that's his deployment, and this will be my deployment. This is I don't know if you guys seen a lot of games of mine, but this is one of my classic deployment on this map. And basically, you take this whole area to yourself, because the enemy never really goes strong around here. They go strong here, they go strong here. Sometime they'll go strong here as well. But you got two places you can quickly and easily attack in this game, and it's, this area and this area. And by going here, it allows your troops to push around here easily, because now the enemy has to contend with your push here, which takes by surprise everyone. And this is how I win on this map, and this is how you should win too, depending on which division you have too. But anyway, so here we are, and I'm going to open here with a lot of machine guns, a Pak 38, some BA-10s, and also a Vikotin 20 mil. And then over here, I'm going a lot with a lot of machine guns all over here, and some BA-10s coming in here. Oh no, wait, some T-26 coming in here. And over here, I'm going, again, I have more stuff coming over here, kind of protecting this area, and some troops here. And I'm going really light here. So, yeah, let's start this. And here we are. And keep in mind, like, if you haven't watched the intro, which you should, because this is a Am I the Asshole move, player Red issued a challenge to anyone about playing Rima and daring them to win, because that division is so much trash that there's no reason to play it. So this is what we're doing. After I defeated him, he called me the asshole, basically, and he's really mad at me. He's ghosted me and all that. So you, the player, you, the viewer, are here to let me know, am I the asshole or am I not? In my opinion, I played to win. You know, that was a challenge. It wasn't just a friendly game. It was a challenge to win. So he does have a lot of stuff here. He opened up with 17 pounders. Why would he bring 17 pounders is beyond me. I have no idea why you would do that. So I'm coming in with the airplanes, of course. Over here, I'm getting pushed back. The Blenheim are doing their job. I think I went, to the field engineers. Now the Staghound is getting me, but that Pak 38 gets him. There's some T-26 coming in. There's a 17-pounder here. He's calling in the Sherman tree, which he should have opened with a lot more Shermans, honestly. But anyway. And here we are. Now I'm going to run with the machine gun. One thing he was saying is how, in order to win, I had to use so many machine guns. And I mean, in my opinion, I don't know. You're playing with Rima, you know? What else are you gonna do on Slutsk as well? Like, this isn't like we're playing Cell, you know? So he's got the 17 pounders obviously being shot at by the machine gun. He's got a Sherman coming in. T-26 gonna take out the Staghound. He's pushing. Like, obviously he knows, he realized I probably don't have much on the left side, so he's gonna be pushing. I'm bringing more reinforcement, Pak 38, because I see the Shermans. Lati L39 also going to take position around here. He's calling more Staghounds. Over here, I'm gonna be pushing in a nice line. Whoops, did I cough in the mic? I'm sorry about that if I didn't. Anyway, I'm going to be calling the I-153 against that Sherman. Doesn't kill it, but I think I'm going to call in another one anyway. And I do have that Pak 38 50 mil coming in. That T-26 is now advancing, leading the charge. Another I-153 coming in. He's going to be retreating his Sherman, but he doesn't have any anti-air, which is strange when you're playing against Hema. You know, you kind of know you need anti-air and artillery. but he hasn't called any of these yet. So the Sherman goes down. These guys continue to push. I got his machine gun against my Raigeist. He's coming here with the engineer. Spitfire is going to be coming as well. I have the Vikotin. It's going to be starting to shoot at it, and there you go. He's going to have to fall back. I'm moving here with the Sissi and the Lati L39. There you go. Blindheim going to take care of that machine gun, which is going to earn me the point. It is still 12-12, you know. There you go. T-26 going to do a lot of damage to these infantry. They cannot do anything, basically. I'm going to be moving with these two. I'm obviously starting to... I can afford to spend all the points in my Air Force because he hasn't destroyed much of anything here. So you gotta do, you know, what you do with Rima Rapana, which is... everyone knows that, basically. Everyone knows that's how you play with Rima. In my opinion, anyway. He's finally coming out with the Bofors, but now I have so many planes. I'm not sure it's gonna make a real difference. I'm bombarding here. I'm gonna move forward with my troops. Hey guys, twos. I'm calling in more T-26. Over here, I got two recon. He's finally advancing all over the front line. It is 13-11 for me. He's calling in another Bofors. No, that's the... No, sorry. But he's going in the open with it. Which is, you know, a strange move. You don't do that when the front line is right here. Motorized rifle. I-153 going for the Staghound. Now he's calling all of these guys. He's going to be pushing hard here and here. And this was one of his arguments as well. He said that my tactic for winning was such bullshit because he was able to run troops to the deployment zone. And he said, come on, you know, he said you wouldn't advise a noob to do that. And that's true. I wouldn't advise a noob to go so light on one flank like that. But, you know, this is not a training game. This is not a tutorial. This is not... I'm not a noob playing. You know, this is a challenge issued by the red player that I took on. And the goal was to win with Rima Rapana, which is what I'm aiming to do. And how many times do I do this tactic? I do it all the time. Every time I want a quick win, because you kind of know you cannot win in a long engagement, especially not against New Zealand. So you are going to take chances like that. And I did recommend some noobs to do that in my tutorial video. In some tutorial videos, I do explain the basis of this risky opening. And so now he's going to be pushing with the engineers. He decided to go that way. I don't know why. He was good there. I am calling some people to counter this. It doesn't cost me lots of points. And I can still push over here. In fact, I do have a lot of reinforcement coming in. He's calling more Bofors and some Sherman. I don't know. The engineer is not going to help him up here, but he's calling them anyway. Over here, we pass each other. I kind of don't give too much of care for these guys. I just want to get my flag back because this is what's going to enable me to win. So, you know, I'm unloading around here. These guys are still there. This guy unloaded here. coming in with the planes. And there you go. Gonna try to take that machine gun. Coming in with the Blenheim on the 6-pounder. And now I can use my Air Force. Because I was able to accumulate so much Air Force, now I can really use them to support whatever push he's trying to do here. And there you go. It's already self-contained. Not self-contained. It's already contained by the quick reinforcement that I did. So I don't see what's the problem here. Having just one unit here allowed me to push so hard on the right side, and it was really easy to get back the flags. I still haven't gotten these flags back for some reason, because he only has 5 units here, and I have 9, 5, 7. It's just nonsense that I still don't own this, but whatever. I am moving forward. He unloaded these engineers. He's gonna walk one over here somehow. I-153 coming in for the Sherman is going to be pushed back by that 40 mils. Over here, I have everything under control so far, but he does have really powerful units, and I'm going to have a lot of difficulty to push. And now he's calling in the Wolverines too. There's no need for him to call Wolverine, but if he doesn't have any more Shermans, then, maybe. Now I was able to call a PE2. And I have, I don't remember how much I have. You've seen the deck earlier. But yeah, I've run into some issues around here. Don't know what he's doing, but it doesn't matter. Now he's got Bofors, Sherman, Wolverine. He's got everything he needs. Honestly, he should have probably just started the game with a lot of Shermans and recon, and he would have won the game pretty much. Over here, he's shooting at me, so I'm gonna have to unload. I'm trying to push with these guys. One of them unloads. 13-11 for me at this point. He's calling in a Baltimore with a Spitfire. My AA. No, I still got one AA around here. 2 of them ended up unloading. These are engineers, really easy to kill, so it's, I've captured this back. 14-10 for myself. He's pushing a little bit here. He did push. He's not pushing anymore. Calling the PE2, making him go here and then go for the Sherman, but the Sherman just died to the T-26. No, that Pac 38. Yeah. All right, so I'm going with the PE2. There is a suppressed Bofors here. And I'm going to have to fall back. It didn't take a lot of shots for him to suppress me, but it did. 15-9 now as I recaptures this. He's got the Sherman, another Sherman 3 coming in with some diggers. I got some Vikotin coming in with more Lati L39 and some Tenkin Torjunta. The bazooka unit is going to be coming in here. I was trying to get on the side, but he saw me, so I retreated from there. I'm pushing my machine gun into these houses. Sherman 3 destroys the T-26. I'm not calling any more reinforcement, but oh yeah, I was buying planes. There you go, and I could afford to do so. So I'm doing a bombing run around here. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm not hitting anything, but it doesn't matter. I have my infantry coming in. I didn't want them to be facing, good infantry while they're in defensive position. This machine gun's going to be shot at by the BA-10. And there you go. And he surrenders to that point. And this is what got him really mad. I don't know. I don't think it was that bad. It's just basically it is a skill difference. It's a skill difference that made that. And in retrospect, maybe he should have faced someone of his own skill. But then again, someone of his own skill would have never been able to pull off Rima. You have to get certain skills to play the worst divisions, but it doesn't mean they're not worth taking at all. And especially in a tournament setting, like if you're playing on cell, like yeah, you could probably go for Rima. They suffered a bit since the buffs of the other infantry, but they're still good to take. All right, so let's go into game 2, because this is basically what he's complaining about heavily is my openings. So that's what we're going to go and take a look at. And yeah, I don't know if I showed you the decks, but this is going to be his deck, his 97 deck. Why he has a C card of IS2s in his deck, I have no idea. I think we saw that deck. It's this deck that we didn't see. Um, let's see, that could have been a potent deck for against Rima. You take out these guys, you keep only the 6-pounder, take out the Wolverines. Maybe you get another card of 6-pounder in B face, maybe. Over here, this is all wrong. This is what you want. 5, 10, 15. This is all you need. This is all you need to defeat Rima. This was an alright buy. I would argue maybe take the Sherman B in B phase, but if you're going for the long game, then okay. Heavy machine gun, that's good. You get this, you can get here like this. And we knew we were playing on Slutsk, okay? So we got Slutsk randomly from Sodbot, but we knew we were playing it beforehand. So, I mean, it's not like it came at a surprise here. Now, probably you'd want these guys along with that and that. What else could we change in here? You don't really need this. This you could need. This you could need as well. Let's just go with this you could need as well. Let's go with the links. There you go. You need this in A phase. You could take the carriers as well. Actually, yeah, remove this. Take the carriers. Take these. In terms of everything else, you don't need. You're playing on Slutsk. You don't really need off map. You don't need that as well, in my opinion. This is good enough. Well, you know what? Well, there is. Rima does have a lot of artillery, which means you're never going to be able to destroy them with these guys. So might as well just take these 2 cards and try to manage like that. In the Air Force, you're going to take these guys. I mean, this is a no-brainer here. The recon you could do with that. By the way, if you don't know why taking the bullfighters is a no-brainer, it's because they are strafers, and there's a lot of things you can kill with Spitfires and bullfighters against Rima. You can kill their airplanes. You can kill... Well, not their airplanes, sorry. I meant their AA. So you can kill their AAs. You can... Well, you could kill their airplanes too, because Rima has a lot of bombers. So you could actually use these guys to go behind the line. But first, you want to concentrate on their AA, on their support weapons. This can destroy B-810s. There's a lot of things you can do with that. Then you'd want fighter bombers. Yeah, take these Night Ox. And then you take these, and you're good to go like that. And with the amount of anti-air, you shouldn't worry too much. And anyway, these guys are fighter bombers, so you can fight with them as well. And then in the infantry tab, I guess it's not bad, but what I probably want to get on Slutsk is these guys. Um, these guys at first with the bazooka just for the T-26s. You probably want a lot of spam infantry, but these guys would be good. There you go. Hoplites would be good for sea-face infantry. And then you'd probably just want a lot of spammable infantry. This would be a good Rima deck that you can go in and be sure that you have a very good chance of winning on Slutsk. You gotta push hard. Make sure you don't let the enemy buy too much infantry. Use these bow fighters along with the recon and destroy other support unit with these guys eventually. But anyway, yeah, so this is going to be his 97th guard deck. Again, it's a really bad deck for against Rima. There are some IS-2s, SU-85. Why? ZIS-2s. Why would you take this against Rima? There's no logic behind that. It's just really, really strange. This would be more than enough. This would be more than enough. There you go. And you might even take more T-34 in Phase A. A bit over the top. Yeah, you want some good infantry. This. Tanko Descent Niki. Yeah, you could take these guys for the houses in the middle. Take them with the half-tracks because half-tracks is going to be good against Rima. Saperi. Sure, I could see that happening. And then just a bunch of spam infantry. There you go. Maybe one more cards. This is good right here. You don't need... Well, you could. I guess you could. Yeah, I guess you could. I would probably go for another card, but wait. You don't need all of this on Slutsk. You really don't. One is enough. This is good to take out the infantry. There is no supplies, but there's one here, but there's not a lot of supplies. You're playing on a balanced income. Just bring some supplies with you. There you go. And then we can take what oh yeah, there you go. There you go. And why would you take this? I don't know. I have no idea how this deck is built. It's true that they buffed the HE IL-2s, but you never take this plane. This is worth shit. You take this one. You'll take... Actually, they have the PE2s, so you'll want to take the PE2s. There you go. 4, 6. You only get one in Phase A, so yeah, all right. Take the IL-2s right here. And there you go. You have your anti-Rima deck right here. And even remove these guys and push for more snipers. And that's a good anti-Rima deck for Slutsk, in my opinion. You could even take these guys in B face. And then you got 8 in A face. And you've got 8 in B face. And that's all the medium tank really you're going to need against Rima. And these guys, they're here just because, you are playing on Slutsk. So having some long-range tank is always a good idea, but I don't think you would be needing them that much. I would much more focus on the PE2s and IL2s and the anti-air than anything else. So yeah, anyway, let's go to the game. All right, and here we are with game two. I'm on the left side, quite obviously. He's opening with an IS-1. Why? I don't know. And that's one of the things that if you're going to trash a division and say it's a trash division and that there's no reason to take it, but you don't even know what that division has, then how can you allow yourself to say this and then get mad when you get defeated with it, right? Now, I realize that no matter what I would have done, I would have won these games now because I watched these replays and his decks, and it's astounding, really. And it's astounding that he would issue a challenge to anyone and then get really angry when he loses. So, you know, so anyway, obviously Slutsk on this map, he could have just pushed with one flamer here, one flamer here. Well, maybe a little bit more defenses here, just because you never know, I might actually push here, but it would be really odd for Rima to push in this sector. So this is what I did. I machine gun here, and I got 3 little dudes here, and everything else is going to be here. And I'm doing my classic opening that I think it was Glogi used that in the tournament to win. And I'm using my classic opening of taking this area in order to control that area. And I'm also doing a little push. Well, I'm having a lot of defensive position, but I'm counting obviously on pushing around here once I control this. So I'm going light here and I'm going really heavy here. He's gonna be going strong here. He's gonna be going strong here. There's the IS-2, the IS-1, sorry. He's gonna be coming really weak here, and like, how can you get mad at someone for losing when you deploy one thing on this hill, right? But anyway, and he's going someone light here. So basically, he's going really, really strong here. Basically, there's the IS-1, and there's no AA to cover that IS-1. So just the fact that he's got the IS-1, which is a 130-point unit, means that he's going strong there. But over here, he's taking a T-34, some Gavardia, Zis-2s for some reason, mortars, snipers, and Saperi Avtomachiki on the hill. I'm going with all of that. I got my commander. I'm hoping to get everyone to 2-star or 3-star, you know. I'm not sure if I got leaders. I probably do. I can't remember. But yeah, let's start this game. All right, here we are. All right, so I am obviously, I took control of these areas already. I'm going to take down this. He's got barely nothing here. He's going to be taking a lot of grounds here. And he's got that IS-1. I'm calling in reinforcement already in the form of BA-10s. I got these guys who are slow to come, but they're coming. Put down some smoke to counter the Zis-2, T-34. He's got 2 Zis-2, actually. Pack 38 doing some good job. I'm going to start pushing here now that I got this with the BA-10s as well. BA-10 will die to the ZIS-2. Transmission damage. I see that. I'm going to retreat now. But anyway, I guess... No, yeah, he will die. There you go. Lahito Junta throwing the TNT on the Aptos. And there you go. Got the T-34 from the Pack 30 3-star. Now I got airplanes. They're coming in for the half track. There you go. It is dead. He's getting in some reinforcement with the Saperis and Avtomachiki. He's got a machine gun coming in here for some strange reasons. Well, I guess it's fine, but I mean, he is being overwhelmed here. So over here would have been much better. He's not really pushing around here. I'm calling in more Raigastu's reinforcement. I took the entire hill now, and I took this as well. 59 for myself. I'm pushing with everyone. He's going to be calling Saperis and Avto leader. More infantry. Avtomachiki coming in here. Why Avtos? But I don't know. But I don't have much. So, you know, the half tracks alone will dislodge these things. Dushka just died. I'm getting support. Now I decided to go for the IS-1 here. The Blindheim will get the sniper. And I'm coming in here with these guys. You gotta get air support. This is, by the way, this was our first game. So I guess he didn't know against the I-153. But in our previous game, he knew I had these. And he still didn't deploy AA. So I'm getting some shots on him. Did not do a lot of damage, but still. Sniper dead here. This too is not going to do a lot of damage to anything, but he is targeting my infantry and killing them as I go down the road. I see that. I unload. I'm going to walk the rest of the way. This guy die. I'm going to capture this. He's got some T-34, which is great. He should have started that with that way earlier. Some T-34 recon to get the Pack 38 and some IL-2s would have been great. I now control the entire ground, and he surrenders to that. And this was our first game, and that he got really mad at. And yeah, the sissies, the Lati L39, more sissies, and Pack 50s really got the game. So there you go. So that's what I want the public's opinion here, because it's the big drama currently in the kingdom. It's this big thing going on, and basically I want to know if I was the asshole for accepting that challenge and playing at my best, or if I was not. And these were the games. How long was the video? 38 minutes. Yeah, that's going to be the video for the week. But I have actually another Steel Division 2 video coming, and we're going to go take a look at that. There is this guy on Reddit that does these noob review of Division. So basically he plays, let's go take a look here. Let's go take a look. I will bring you to the window capture. Wait a sec. That Chrome? Yeah, there you go. Okay. So he does these reviews, 10 rank games noob review, and he's got 2 so far. And he plays 10 games, and he reviews what he think of the Division. And a lot of people seems to like this content, this initiative, and I agree. It's a nice thing to do, especially from a noob's perspective. It really brings you an outside opinion that isn't deep cored into the meta. But I'm here to counter these reviews just to make sure that people know what the information that they're getting, the correct information based on my opinion, but my opinion of over 3,000 games, right? So we got this guy who has barely any games opinion, and then we're gonna get this guy who has over 3K games opinion as well about these reviews. I found that there was a lot of interesting points he put out. Interesting, not in the sense that they're true, but interesting of how an outsider, more or less, can look at these division and think that, oh, this is a good one. And by doing that, I'm hoping to help those noobs that are watching that, and I'm hoping to help you put a different perspective on what's good and what's actually not good. So we've got this to look for as well in my next video. These are two unorthodox videos I'm doing this week, so we're gonna do that, and some more casts are going to come next week. Don't forget to watch my Gates of Hell content along with Warno. I started doing 10v10 videos of Warno. I am going into the 1v1 scene, but the 1v1 scene is, I don't know, it's really hard for me, and I don't really like it. I really much prefer the 10v10 Warno. I think they're awesome. I think they're cinematic. They're beautiful. And yeah, and Gates of Hell, I just started a camping, a US camping on the hardest difficulty, and in the first 3 video, I suffered 0 casualties. So beat that. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.